Y'all, welcome back. If you are new here, nice to meet you. My name is Ashley, and today I'm going to show you how to do a very budget-friendly kitchen makeover. I bought all of my organization tools mainly at the Dollar Tree and some at Walmart. So this is very budget friendly and I cannot wait to show you the transformation that's fixing to take place. I'm super excited about this. So let's get going. So I don't know about y'all, but I have been married 22 years and my china, my plateware, my glassware has just gone to kaput. And so for a couple years now, I have been wanting to update all of our plateware, dishes, glasses, put in place some better organizational methods for the kitchen, because this is a kind of a small kitchen, but we have a large family, as you know, so it can get really messy and disorganized very easily. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to kind of show you how I do things. But also I'm learning and trying to put in place some new habits, some new methods in keeping the kitchen a little more organized, a lot more simplistic. Yeah, so I'm super excited. So like I said earlier, everything that you are going to see here today that I have used, down to my plates and my cups, I bought at the Dollar Tree. I figure if they don't last more than a couple years, I technically only spent about $50 to $60 on a lot of dishes. So we're going to test them out, kind of see how they hold up in the dishwasher. Fingers crossed they work well. So anyways, I'm excited. We're going to get to this. Let's get going. First, I'm going to show you the mess that the kitchen is in. I have not organized anything. I didn't touch anything up so that I wouldn't be embarrassed of what this mess looks like. So you're getting the real deal. So first we are going to clean out all of our cabinets. We will throw away anything that has been expired. I was shocked to find how many products I had that were expired years ago. And then I'm going to wipe down all of the shelving. We moved in here 6 years ago and I don't think that I have wiped down those shelves since we have moved in, which is kind of gross. Let me tell you how excited I am to get rid of all of these mismatched plastic cups and replace them with new ones. I'm going to eliminate a lot of the excess cups and water bottles that we don't need and put them in the donation pile. So in our home, unfortunately, we don't have a pantry, so we just have to utilize our cabinet space to store our chips and snacks and all of those things. So I'm going to empty this out, give it a good wipe down, and then I'm going to move over to my utensil drawers, which are jam-packed of just way too much stuff. So I'm looking to deplete some of this and put a lot of it in the donation pile, get rid of duplicates, and really just simplify both of these drawers so that everything is easily accessible. Another problem area in our kitchen is under the sink. As you can see, I have multiple products that I definitely need to condense and get rid of. Little Jackson loves to help and he's been dying to help me, so he's helping me on this particular part of the project. But y'all, I have such randomness under this cabinet. I have plant food. Who has plant food in their kitchen under the cabinet? It's crazy. It isn't a secret that I don't really care to cook or bake, but I was shocked to find how many skillets and glassware and baking dishes I had back up here in these cabinets. And I also even had these random nasty potatoes that had been hidden. It's so gross. Okay guys, so we are done. It was a complete mess there for a long time, and it was a lot more work than I had anticipated, but we are finally done. And so now I get to show you the transformation, and it all looks amazing. So here we go. So right here we've got our snack cabinet. Again, this is not a big kitchen, so we don't have an actual pantry, but this is where we're going to keep our bread and our chips. And I just put our chips in this locker style bin that I got from the Dollar Tree for $1. And I just flipped it on its side, so I think that will help keep the chips a little more contained. One of my favorite finds that I absolutely loved at the Dollar Tree that I used a whole lot during this makeover are these containers right here. It has a handle right here. Now let me give y'all a heads up. I learned the hard way, so I'm going to help save you a little frustration. If you happen to go to the Dollar Tree and you're looking for specific containers, well, the first thing you're going to do is go to the container section, right? Yes. And you get there and you realize they don't have what you're looking for, which was these. I was needing more of these. So I was just killing time, and I walked all over the entire store to see if I could find any more of these. And there were bukus of these in a completely different section of the store, and it made 0 cents. So just know they don't always keep all their containers right in the same area. You might need to walk the entire store to find them. But these I love. So you'll see these all throughout the kitchen area. We love these. Okay, and then so this is just, again, because we don't have a pantry, this is a lot more of our goods, our food goods. And I just organized them in these little clear containers. Just to kind of keep everything compact and more organized. So I feel like that's going to work really well for us. And then over here is my favorite cabinet. This is my favorite thing that I did in the kitchen makeover. This is my spice cabinet, and as you remember before, it was a complete hot mess. There was no organization to it. You couldn't really find what you needed. Ta-da. At the Dollar Tree, over by the kitchen goods, they sell 2 of these little salt and pepper shakers for, you get 2 of them for $1. So I bought a whole bunch of them, and I transferred all my spices into these. And then I just purchased some labels at the Dollar Tree and a permanent marker. Now I have a vinyl machine, and I could have printed out some really cute fancy labels, but honestly, I just don't have time for all of that, and I wanted something quick and easy. So this is my now spice cabinet that I absolutely love. So yeah, so this is so organized and easy to see. These again are some of my favorite containers that I purchased at Walmart. And then once again, as you'll see, I've got my flour, sugar, and powdered sugar up there in those containers from the Dollar Tree. This was another favorite find. It's like a little step ladder. It's great for spices or really anything that you're gonna need. A problem that I found was some of these were too tall for my shelving space. So I kind of had to play around with that, but I love how organized this is. It makes me so happy. Okay, so like I said, we do not have a pantry, so we kind of converted these cabinets into a pantry. This is our pantry. This is our makeshift pantry. When we moved in, Stan did put in these pull-out drawers, which we absolutely love. But again, back here, you can't see, but I've got the little step stool, the little step ladder shelving that you just saw in my spice cabinet. I have that back there, which has helped with storage of the canned goods. And then down here, so before, if you remember, this was nothing but boxes of all the snacks and popcorn and all of those things that we eat on the regular. And it was driving me crazy. So again, just purchased at the Dollar Tree these little simple clear boxes, and I just put our snacks in there. This, I got 4 of these at Walmart. I will link all this stuff below, but I absolutely love these. These are airtight containers, and they work so well. This is another favorite find over by the kitchen utensils at the Dollar Tree. These were intended for like Coke cans. I thought that these worked great for our snacks and whatever else you want to put in there. So these have fit perfectly in here. And as you can tell, I've got another little shelving unit right here just to add some extra storage space. And I am loving taking all the products out of the boxes and putting them into these little containers. At first, I thought it was just a silly concept, but everything looks so much neater, and it kind of makes me like want to eat these graham crackers now because they look so cute, and like I can see them now. Instead of a bunch of ugly random boxes that are torn because no one in my house knows how to open boxes correctly. Yeah, so I'm so pleased with how our little pantry area turned out. Over here, if you remember what this drawer looked like, it was terrible. I did not know that I had half of the items that I had in there. So I purchased these. Again, these awesome clear little containers. They kind of snap to each other if you need to. And there's a couple different sizes that you can purchase. I got those at the Dollar Tree as well. So you really can customize it to however you want your drawer to function. So I'm really excited about how this turned out. And same thing here. This is our other utensil drawer that is on the other side of the stove. This drawer became so disorganized that every time I would open it up, spoons and stuff would get caught in that top lip and I could never open it. It was frustrating. I love how I can open this now and see exactly what I need. Again, I had too many of certain items, and so I replaced those with newer ones, and or I just got rid of them. So this makes me much happier. In this cabinet, I had paper towels and just an overflow of chips and flour and sugar. And so I purchased these cereal containers at Walmart. You would get 2 of them in a package for like $6. You can purchase some really nice ones on Amazon, but they're pretty pricey. So when I found 2 for $6, I thought that was a great deal. So now I don't have to look at all those obnoxious cereal boxes with torn bags and cereal falling out in my cabinets. We've got them in here. And so I really love this. And then we've just got our extra paper towels up in here. So again, I feel like it's just super functional and a lot more organized. Over here in this cabinet, this is just kind of a multifunctional cabinet. We have Isabel's baby formula, her bottles, her vitamins that she needs every day. Again, I'm so excited that I even thought to do this. I took all of her baby formula cans, all the cans that we have, and I dumped them in here. So now, if anyone needs to come fix a baby bottle and they can't remember how many scoops of formula or rice cereal, I've just got it on these fancy little labels. Again, I bought these at the Dollar Tree, these little labels. They have lots of cute labels that if you go look over at the office section, you'll find a lot of those. Again, all these little containers came from the dollar store. I think you get like 3 of these packaged together for $1. And you can just use them anywhere. Up here, I used another one of these shelving devices. It just adds some more vertical storage up there. These are like medicines and stuff that we don't need on the regular. And then down here, we've got our essentials, which is Spark. To the right of the sink, this is where we keep all of our cups. And again, if I can remind you what it looked like before, it was a complete mess. It pretty much consisted of Dollar Tree cups that we've had for about 10 to 15 years, as well as when we go to the Christmas parades around town during like Christmas time, they throw a lot of cups, and so we had a lot of cups from that. Like, it's terrible. I replaced all those ugly plastic cups with these from the dollar store, and I love them. I was really on the fence about them because I couldn't tell if they looked really cheap and chintzy or what, but I actually love them. They're plastic, so they're not gonna break. You got a 16-ounce size and then I guess like an 8-ounce size. But we love these cups, so I think this was a really good find. And you know, if they don't hold up super well, then like I said, I spent about 20 bucks on these cups, and it'll be worth replacing in a couple years if I have to. Here up underneath our kitchen sink, it was again another area that was completely disorganized. So I love how it turns out. Jackson helped me with this. So again, these awesome baskets, they're so cute. You can use these in any room of the house that you want. and I just kind of organized. Like I had a lot of duplicates of cleaners and such, and so I combined those to get rid of a lot of excess bottles. This little wire mesh basket is great for sponges and scrub pads and those types of things. And so this basket is kind of what we use every day. These are products that we will use every day. So it just keeps it very organized and clean, and it kind of like makes me want to come in here and clean just a little bit. So I'm pleased with how this turned out. Like I told y'all earlier in the video, it was time to update all of my dishes and coffee mugs and bowls and cups, and all of that. It had been about 22 years and they looked really terrible. I had a mismatched selection of Dollar Tree plates and fine china that we had received 22 years ago as wedding presents. So I did purchase all of that at the Dollar Tree. Let me show you what it looks like. So here's what I got. It's just very plain Jane, but I purchased a lot of bowl plates. I've got the bowls to match, saucers, coffee mugs. We don't really drink a lot of coffee, but I figure I would have those on hand for hot chocolate. And this again is one of my next favorite finds, is this corner shelving unit right here, again at the Dollar Tree for $1. And it just gives you more vertical space. All right, y'all, last cabinet. Here we go. This is where we keep all of our skillets and pots and pans. If you remember before, it was completely disgusting. I pretty much had a potato that was like rebirthing another potato because it was so old and gross. So here, this is another great find that I found at Walmart. I think this is about $15, but it stores all of your skillets. So this makes it much easier to kind of get to my skillets. I just cleaned this up, organized it, and this makes it much easier to get in and out and get the pans that I need. I also took this time to go through and really purge and get rid of anything that I haven't used in the last 6 months. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I had a fun time redoing this kitchen. I hope that it gave you some great ideas and tools and tricks that you can utilize to make your kitchen more functional. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell so you get notifications when we upload more videos. Thank y'all, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.